edges are worn, my steel runs thin. It's been way too long since I felt your kiss. The cold is overtaking me. You know it's slowly breaking me.
You know, when this all began, I thought dealing with the nightmares would be the hardest part. It turns out, nights without dreams are worse.
My former employer? Well, let's just say we didn't part on the best of terms. Now I found something new to believe in, a new ethos, if you will. Spend long enough in the shadows, you can forget what the sun feels like. Then it burns you, so there's that.
I've had the blood of others on my hands for as long as I can remember. So maybe it's a sort of poetic justice then that my own blood is betraying me from within. Maybe there's something out there for me. A cure, perhaps? Maybe not. One certainty that I live with is that one way or another, the bleeding always stops.
I find myself on the frontier, with no history, nor memory. As an act of chance or providence, I was found abandoned in a box by this crew, and now I run with them. Mainly because I have no other place to go, and maybe they can help this construct find answers to her missing past.
My name is Roisin. I am a scion of the Burgers. This world is dark and violent. It's deadly, unforgiving in places. I like to see the light in that world, the bright spots. And when I don't, I add glitter or sparkles.
Howdy everyone, howdy, and welcome to Nightmares on the Frontier, a Forge of the Dark system game streamed right here on Sword and Key. Welcome, thank you for joining us. We're back in the saddle again. I am Derek Sword. I am not your GM for this game. I am a player in this game, but I do the intro stuff just to save Val a little bit of the talking, since they do most of it throughout this. So yeah, this is Nightmares on the Frontier. It is Wild West. It is eldritch. It is fantasy. It's all those things wrapped into a solid burrito of unsettling things that Val tells us every week. This game is in support of World Central Kitchen. You can donate to that amazing cause at any time to spice up our game with some incentives. That link can be found on all of our socials as well as in the chat here if you're watching us live on Twitch. If you're watching us later on YouTube, hi again, time travel. You can donate at any time and spice up whatever the next game is. This is a Sword and Key game. You can find all of Sword and Key's stuff at beacons.ai/Sword and Key. You can find the link for World Central Kitchen, including all of the other charitable organizations and philanthropies that we're in support of it at any time, all listed there. We definitely have some good ones out there if you're looking to put your money towards a good cause. We also have some discount codes for some affiliates like Hit Point Press. We have an affiliate link for them if you're getting anything from their massive selection of TTRPG accessories and books and everything else. If you're looking for your perfect dice set, can't recommend Long Dog Dice enough. Jen from Long Dog Dice makes incredible dice sets. I personally have the Horizon's Call dice, which I will be using for this game, which has the Sword and Key logo on the D6. They're very cool. You can pre-order a set for yourself of the Horizon's Call dice or any of the other character dice, or just, get your perfect dice set. When you do, use code Sword and Key for 10% off your first purchase. And then while you're at it, use that code Sword and Key for 10% off your first purchase at Eldritch Foundry for custom minis. If you're doing any 3D printing, you can also use our affiliate link for Eldritch Foundry. So you can get 3 months subscription, unlimited STL files. It's $19.99 for 3 months. Pretty good deal. All that said, Beacons has all of our socials, has links to our Discord. It's a great place to hang out. Cool folks like us talking about cool games like these, or tons of other things, and basically anything else you might need from Sword and Key, all listed in one neat, nice place. All that said, I want to have these lovely people go around and say more about themselves and their characters. So let's go ahead. Let's do that. If I remember right, we're starting with Lynn.
Oh, hey everyone, I'm Lynn, and tonight I will be playing our Wrangler, Tressa, robot construct, who learned that you may find out questions that you wanted answers. Doesn't make it any less complicated. So, we both use she they.
Fantastic. Next up, Zark.
Hi, y'all. I am Ark, and I am playing Amon, our archaeologist. Both of us use he, him pronouns. And somehow, even with the evil monkey on my shoulder, still seem to have the fewest problems of everybody around. So I'm very thankful for that.
Amon is winning the most normal character so far this week. Also, I just made the connection that archaeologist, I don't know if that was on purpose, but I like it all the same. Next up is Gilly.
Hi, I'm Gilly. You can find me at Oh Look It's Gilly, most places on the internet. I am playing Cipher, pronouns she/any, who is a chaplain and is doing her best, although not as stressed right now, so that's great news.
Definitely decrease that stress. Like I said, my name is Derek. I play Calamity Cain, who is the party's outlaw, and homoerotically charged lycanthrope, therianthrope. He's Badger. We both use he, him pronouns. And then we have Janie.
Hi, I'm Janie. She, they pronouns. I'm playing Roisin, she, her. And Roisin is the clairvoyant who is very much existing right now.
Sometimes all we can do. And then we have our wonderful, incredible GM for this game, Valdrianth.
What's up, everyone? I'm Val. I use any known pronouns, and because I'm playing a various amount of NPCs, that applies. Nightmares on the Frontier is a little thing that one of my best buddies made for his friends, and I decided to bring it to my friends. So here we are, indulging in my fantasy. So appreciate it. But yeah, hope you enjoy the ride for the next month that we're doing this.
Hell yeah. And for this week, we have a recap arc. I believe it is you. So whenever you're ready, the floor is yours.
I don't know about ready, but I do have words, and I will say them. Normally I would make a joke about how nothing happened, but way too much happened last session for me to make that joke. We dug up the Waystone, or Waystone fragment, Waystone Jr., and put it into the back of a rented cart and wheeled it off, and now we've got that sitting in our hideout, I guess. We have not talked about what we're going to do with this, so that's a whole other thing. And we did it with magic, because magic is good sometimes. That may have been the only good thing that happened. That's not true. Cain having some homoerotic weird creature wrestling was pretty good. I think that's high up on the list.
Very
Cipher's
particularly,
rumors.
he did, just to not interrupt, very particular, he basically was asking Gray, why haven't you killed me yet? That was the point of the wrestling. Yeah.
Yes, and we got some backstory about Gray as well during that, understanding some things, and a little bit more information about Cain, who hasn't really talked a ton about how he was turned and his emotions towards that, and that was actually that wasn't as fun. Now that I'm remembering that, it's a little bit less fun. I guess pure fun would be Cipher's Angel of Construction rumors, and very exciting, Cipher has actually reduced stress to like a reasonable amount. Did you get rid of all of it?
No, I'm down to like 4, I think.
Oh, okay.
But it's a lot better than it was. So that's
so much better. So much better. Amon did some stuff. He did some gambling and rearranged some stuff, and is probably gonna get yelled at by Cipher. I was gonna say if, but she's when Cipher gets in there. Anyway, the stuff that I definitely didn't forget was Tressa's conversations with multiple people. First with Amon for a little bit, talking about some suspicions about Corin, and then going to meet Sassafras, and us learning all of that stuff. Making lots of faces because I don't really know. She looks like Corin's ex-wife, and Corin and Sass used to be in a crew together. Not and Roisin and Sal have had a little bit of a falling out. Sal is not happy about Roisin talking to unknown entities. I did not forget, and I will never forget, that non-answer about "Do you want to eat me?" Burned in my memory. And so everything will be good this session. No one will be sad or conflicted. And I guess we'll have to find our drama somewhere else. Definitely. Surely.
Yeah, so there's a couple things like on the plate for y'all to do today. There are some personal matters that y'all can handle at any point in time. There's also some information gathering. Y'all do have a job. There's no rush to do the job, like from your employer's, your client's perspective. Like there's no rush, but y'all might have a little bit of urgency to it, considering it does also contain one of these waystone chips that y'all do know is like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
As far as like where y'all have like put the waystone, there is a courtyard for the theater that's sort of like the way that I sort of imagine it as a complex, because Corin's apartment is also attached to it. Like I almost imagine that it's kind of like a rectangular shape with like a middle courtyard, just a yard in general that could just be his yard, sort of like in the middle of it with the theater that is attached to it. So there was a gate for y'all to pull and drop off the big mound of dirt into this courtyard with your waystone. So that's kind of like the setup of that space. But yeah, y'all are, it could be a day later, 2 days later, whatever y'all want. A lot of stuff happened last. Anyone have something they want to do, say to each other, to other people? Feel free to.
Roisin's trying to draw a picture of Sal, she hasn't gone back to try to see.
See, on the one hand, I'm torn about this because on the one hand, I'm like, good, she's creepy. But on the other hand, I'm like, no, don't be sad.
Are you doing this like in the courtyard while you're hanging out with the mound of dirt and the rock?
Yes, I have
you have like a lawn chair just like set up because you're hanging out with your waystone friend.
You know what? No, I'm on the ground. I'm like sitting on the ground.
Oh, gotcha. You're sitting on the ground. You're sitting on the ground and there's a dirt mountain and then like a tiny little rock on top of the dirt mountain with its tendrils just sort of.
Yes.
Yeah. Great. We love to see it.
The scenario feels so eldritch that like I feel like every time Roisin is like drawing and like looks down at the drawing, the eyes are hollow or like something's just very off about it, very uncanny valley. That like in your head you're drawing like the person you care about, but there's something that your brain's like, nope, that ain't them, that's wrong, and it's coming out just bad every time. Not to put that out there, that's just what I have.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
We hate that.
You know what? There's a little bit of glitter and it's just in the wrong places. So the whole picture just looks wrong.
Absolutely.
I think that like as you're doing that, being like super sad and stuff, Corin is also like in the courtyard, like, and he just has like his fist like tucked onto his hips, and he's just looking at this mountain of dirt that y'all just dropped off in his yard, and he's a little miffed about it, but it's not like anything can be done, like, because you did technically acquire a very rare magical artifact for him. So, like, sort of thing. The problem is that he can't touch it or sell it. So
It's just there. It's just there for right now.
it's
It's
just
like,
there. I mean, technically he could find a buyer for it, but figures maybe doing that would lose his crew. But it's not to say he is not thinking about it.
I think after a blissful few days, I think Amon is going to actually track down Carl. I hate to say it, but he's been by himself for too long. He's been too quiet for too long. Anybody with children or with pets knows if they're quiet for too long, you have to go see what's going on. Something,
Especially if you
they're
have
up to
like an
something.
outdoor cat that doesn't come around. Or
Yeah.
the street lights come off and the children are still out. Yeah.
Yeah. So Amon will be looking for Carl first, and then
Do you want to just roll me a luck roll, please?
all right.
Yeah.
First roll of the year.
First roll of the year. You can use a
And it's
skill
a
if you want
4.
to. Oh, it's a 4.
Mm.
Okay, cool. So you find Carl. He's not far from home. In fact, you kind of pick up his trail, to indicate that he is on the roof of your building. Like that's probably where he's been hanging out. Why is Lynn shaking her head?
it's like, oh, we must have gone very far. Just on the roof.
Yeah, he's
A
just
little
on the
asshole.
roof. Little asshole. Just, I mean, he is a tiny little primate.
Mm-hmm.
So, and when you go up there, the place is like scattered in like torn up like notebooks or journals or stuff like that. And there's kind of like written in whatever ichor he can find, like these symbols and letterings and wordings. And it's not even just like on these like papers that are sprawled out, it's kind of like on the foundation of the roof, like of the ceiling, and it's like a flat roof, right? Like you would do in like a lot of like you live in, I know where you live, you know what we're talking about. Sort of thing. But he's just kind of there, like continuing to like talk to himself like over and over and over again.
Hey, Carl?
Hey. Amon?
What you, You know I really, really, really hate to learn anything that you want to teach me, but what are you doing up here? I'm sorry. Could you repeat that one more time?
I'm writing my book, my masterpiece, my novel.
Novel. I was afraid that's what you said. Is there a reason you're not using just like paper, pen, like writing implement?
He holds up like a piece of paper that he is currently writing on in his long finger with like ink on it that he's got like wells of ink that he's been dipping his finger in.
I would. Oh, why are you like this all the time? Okay. You've been acting weird. Like weird for you.
Goes back to
What's going on?
Well, yes, I have to. There's just you gave me so much, and they're all incomplete. I have to write them down.
Write what down?
The stories.
Okay. What stories?
And you, in that moment, like, um, a complete face like replaces his, and it's the one of um Jordan, who was the guy from like episode 2 who he took both of his eyes from, right? Like Cain was there for that. He gave him permission. And you hear in Jordan's voice even goes, "Our stories." And it turns back to Carl's eye face.
Um. Oh.
I
Nope.
have to prove I can do the job.
What job?
To take down the stories.
Okay. Okay. Okay, this was a mistake. Ah.
All
Carl.
to be true. No lies, all truth. I can do that.
I'm sure you can. I believe in your ability to do whatever weird things you're doing.
But I don't have it all. You didn't let me take it all.
Oh, okay. Well, you could have had none of it. And I think half is better than none, don't you?
They don't think so.
Do you care what they think, Carl? Let's be honest.
It's not about caring. It's about my place.
Your place?
I rose and I deserve, and it does not get taken away so easily. I don't know. This one, and like half his face turns into like one of the people on the train, which is just like an older man, like a dwarf even, with like half the dwarf beard just sort of hanging down. And he goes, "This one! Get me this one."
Excuse me?
Go get me this one so I can finish it.
No. Why would... You already... We already have people looking at us because of that. I'm not trying to get snapped up because you have an insatiable desire for eyeballs and weird faces.
Cruel, cruel firekeeper. Leave Carl alone.
Did you just tell me to go away?
I'll take your stories. I count down. 5, 4, 3. And he's basically giving you a chance to get the fuck away before he takes your eyes.
He will slowly turn around and start walking away.
I get self. Tell me when you go out again as you leave.
Amon will just brandish a middle finger. And after that truly unsettling little talk, we'll head to the library to try and see what he can find out about Carcosa.
Okay. This is probably going to start a clock, I would say, at this point. Okay. But this is this is essentially a gather information for a job way down the line. But it'll be a gather information roll on your part. So whatever
Alright.
skill you want to use on that.
It will probably be either gain insight or investigate makes more sense. One of those two.
Investigate sounds really good.
Okay. I will do that.
That's right, because you heard him say that.
Only I heard him say that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Lynn just heard chitters.
Mm-hmm.
So tired of Carl telling me things that only I can hear, because none of them are good. I have a.
Wait, what was
6 and
that
a 3.
again? Oh, sorry.
Carcosa?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wrote that.
What'd you roll?
6 and a 3.
A 6? So good. There is one book on Carcosa in the library.
Okay.
It's more of like the librarian has to do some deep search for you to look for that. And it's not necessarily any information on what Carcosa is or any of that. It's just that it was mentioned in a play that was performed in the city of Tallow. And everybody who performed in that play and everyone who watched that play all killed each other during the encore. And Carcosa is mentioned in the play. But you don't have access to the play. The play is not there.
They killed each other, or they killed themselves?
Yes.
Okay.
There were multiple self-endings of life as well as ending each other's life. And they all did, and I would even say they all did it happily with smiles on their faces, as if they had gone mad. Gilly's face. Yeah. And the author of this account would even say, because they did not even go into, it's almost like a newspaper article, right? Did not attend the play so much as that what they know of it is that people were coming out of the amphitheater, like doing that, like they were doing within the amphitheater and outside of the amphitheater, and like this person like reported on the aftermath of this and the rumors that they heard. It's not a first-hand account, it's at best a second or third-hand account. The name of the play is not even mentioned. That is the only mention of Carcosa within your library.
Cool. Very happy that I have chosen these things to do today. That's enough learning for one day. I'm good. I think that's what Amon is doing unless called upon.
I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Had a lot of coffee and no food.
So who else is deeply concerned that we're based out of a theater now? Right?
Definitely,
Like,
yeah. Definitely, yeah.
certain member of royalty wearing a certain warmer, fall color.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I was all excited. I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, it's there's no info, but it was mentioned in a play. I'm sure Corin knows about this play. Corin knows all sorts of stuff about plays. It'll be easy."
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Your accent should be interesting, at least. Maybe. Who
Yeah.
knows? Learn something.
Wow, this whole thing was written by Robert W. Chambers? That's so interesting. To learn more about your local King in Yellow, visit the library and don't look up H.P. Lovecraft. He stole it, and other people have done better things with it.
Okay,
Yeah.
see, okay, it could be a problem, or we could just embrace it.
Oh.
See.
Yeah?
We're
I
probably
mean,
going to have to at some point.
the Great Old Ones
It's
do a
not- we-
lot of embracing. It's just
Yeah.
often with tentacles and with a lot of
Yeah,
screaming
but I
and
mean,
against the will.
we don't judge, right?
We can.
We can.
I
don't
judge.
You do.
Let's be
I
clear.
judge very much.
I don't think that was anywhere. Like, yeah, they would.
So, real quick.
Yeah.
I kind of want the camera to go back to Roisin here for a hot second. As you're lamenting with your artistic endeavors of a portrait of your friend Sal. And Corin is there lamenting about the loss of his beautiful yard. There was nothing beautiful about his yard. It was overgrown. There was a lot of thistles but that was beautiful to him, totally. He's done with his grievances and he is sort of walking to go back inside and goes behind you, and then you sort of feel him looking over your shoulder, like his whole body, like a whole body lean as you're sitting there. And then sort of reaches out from behind you to kind of tug at the top of your sketchbook and is like, who's this?
That's Sal. We had a bit of a disagreement, so I'm just drawing pictures of them.
You have more pictures of them?
Yeah, a whole notebook of them.
Can I see?
Yeah, you can see my art. Roisin will very happily pull out this book of just pictures of Sal. It's all of them equally unsettling.
He picks them up and just starts flipping through the sketchbooks and the pictures and the photos that you'd grown, and they're all equally unsettling, all equally slightly different but also the same and uncanny. And there's just this, each page turn seems slightly more frantic than the other, as if there's this weird recognition, and he almost looks kind of sick to his stomach.
I know I'm working on my art.
He shuts it and kind of shoves the notebook back to you and doesn't fucking say anything as he leaves.
Was it that bad? Roisin will follow.
Don't. Leave me alone.
Okay. Rude.
Do something about any motions over at the mound of dirt.
What's wrong with my rock?
It's in my yard.
Okay.
Figure something out. Can't stay here forever.
Roisin is probably not.
He has never been like this to you ever, right? So short and angry. just kind of in general, like, sort of treats you like everyone else, like, really treats you, right? Like, usually with, like, oh, like, we can't be mean to this precious being, like, sort of thing. But, like, for him to be, like, so short and snappy with you is definitely out of character with how he acts towards you personally, but also out of character how he acts to, like, in general.
Since she is not used to this, I think she is going to drop her notebook and run out.
Oh no. Like, just, like, out into the street?
Yes.
Are you crying?
Yes.
Oh no.
Am I there?
Oh my god,
Like,
can I yeah. Oh
Cipher
god,
is
yeah,
always there, so
The both of you see Roisin. Y'all are probably both there, and the both of you, like, see Roisin and probably just hear her tiny, adorable little sobs, like, as she runs from the courtyard onto the street.
I think that Cipher rounds just goes, "What did you do?"
Oh no.
Like, are you saying that to Warren?
Corin, yeah.
Yeah.
Corin just made Roshin run out of the building crying. This is
Middleton.
Like, stops, like, dead in his tracks and, like, sort of looks down at you. 'Cause, he's fairly tall, right? His lids are kind of, like, hooded and eyes are slightly narrowed and just, like, he's got a very serious face on him. He's like, I told her to figure out what to do with her dirt mountain.
You leave her alone.
This is my house.
I thought this was supposed to be a place for all of us.
Sure, it's a place for us to operate business in, but it's still my yard.
What exactly is a pile of dirt
This
doing
isn't
to
your
home
fucking
there?
business, Cipher.
I'm sorry. When
This
you're
isn't your
making my
business.
friends
It's
run out
not
of the
your
building,
business. It's not your business. You can leave.
I think Cipher does. She just drops whatever she's holding and walks
Mhm.
out.
I think at this point maybe Roisin, maybe if you want, like, leaves, like, maybe, like, this one kind of runs into Tressa as she's, like, wandering in from who knows where. She's probably been gone for, like, however long it's been between, like, last session and this session. No one's probably seen her.
Yeah, Roisin, Tressa is running into you as you're going into the street with your cheeks stained with tears.
Warren's in a mood. I don't know if you want to go in there.
She looks like absolute shit at this moment. Like, just like there's, like, the remnants, kind of like the tear stains that have kind of, like, turned that magenta color. Hair is kind of, like, all messed up.
We're both crying. Oh my god.
Just kind of like that contact and that comment kind of shook her out of kind of like a daze. Like, I don't think I want to see him right now either.
Okay, I don't know where to go right now, but I'm just going to leave, and I'm not coming back until, I don't know.
Something go wrong? Happen?
All Corin did was look at the pictures I was drawing of Sal, and then got really upset and got upset about my rock, and then I said I was leaving because I'm not going to be treated like that.
Is it at this point? I feel like Cipher is, like, coming out hard at this point.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
I think she just comes out and sees Roisin and she says, I don't want you to think that you have done anything wrong, because that guy is, and she's just like there is steam coming out of Cipher's ears. She said, I am going for a drink and a brownie if anyone would like to join me.
Very
I'll come.
specifically a brownie.
I'll come with you. I don't know where else to go right now.
Tressa will tilt her head and just like, I'll go.
Don't stay out.
Yeah. The girls are going out.
Okay.
This is very much gonna be like that episode of Leverage. So
What godforsaken place are we going to like curse and like mess up? What unfortunate bar are we going?
I don't think it's chrysanthemums because I think that Cipher is aware that if like she gets into it with chrysanthemum, that would be upsetting to Roisin, and she doesn't want to upset Roisin more. So I think it wouldn't be somewhere that she has been actively told to stay away from because she doesn't want there to be more conflict to upset everybody. So I think we'll go to like. I think actually, I'm just gonna invent a place, Val.
Yeah, just invent a place. Yep.
So it's actually like a tea and pastry place, but I think Cipher knows the owner and so is able to be like, okay, but let's get the brandy. Like let's go.
Like there's like this there's like the staff brandy. Like
Yeah.
Oh,
that you know you're there in time for high tea, and you know what, sure, you can have pastries and tea and brandy. Yeah, no, I think like this is definitely an owner that you have that your rumors have actually probably not hindered, but you have helped, sort of thing. So you're happy, they're happy to serve you, Cipher, here. Whether than, you know, this had the I imagine I kind of imagine like little flashback sequence that there was like a rival tea shop like across the street that was owned by the owner's ex, and kept trying to like steal recipes from this owner, and you were the person that essentially got that rival tea shop shut down.
Yeah.
Because just uncouth of them, sort of thing.
Right. It's bad manners.
Totally bad manners.
Yes. So it's named after a flower of some kind. It's not chrysanthemum.
It's not chrysanthemum. It's
Marigolds.
marigolds.
Oh,
That's
that's
so cute.
Yeah.
Marigolds tea and pastry.
Her name's Mary Gold, but people don't.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Yep, the owner's name is Mary and last name is Gold, but you know, said it was Marigold. She's a just a human person, like no elf.
Gold was her maiden name. Her married name is Butts, but it's much better to not.
She
name your
divorced
rep-
him. Like, like I mean, and took her. And the thing was that like took her name back, because you know Butts Bakery was not profitable.
Yeah.
I like to think that he's banned from the place.
Oh yeah, Butts, he's totally banned. We don't let Butts, like there's actually a good chance that Cipher's rumors were so bad. It's not that Butts is banned from Marigolds. I don't think Butts is in town anymore.
No, left.
Yeah,
like
yeah, Butts left
completely.
town.
Yeah.
Butts got on a ship and was like, fuck this, I'm going to Overton. Like,
And you know what? I think the rumors were so bad that he really can't come back to town.
he can't. Like, it's absolutely.
Like he probably tells
Yeah.
himself that he can, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
he really
just-
bottomed out.
Yeah.
No. I mean, yes, but no. Excuse me.
Yeah. So that's the history of Marigold's tea and pastries, and how you're able to always have a safe place here. There's a fucking tiny cat
It's
on
so
Ava's
tiny,
camera.
and I
It's
can't.
so
I
tiny.
can't.
God!
The audience can't see it, and I'm so upset. There is such a tiny cat, and you
There
You
is
can
a
head over to the Sword
Itty
and Key
bitty
Discord
tiny kitty.
to see pictures of the lemur-eyed baby, the kitten that we have.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
His little void baby, little black cat, and absolutely his eyes go in opposite directions.
It's just a baby.
Just a baby.
Also,
So-
one last joke. I heard that Butts got on crack, and I mean that's when you have butts crack, that's the worst thing, and so I
It's the
feel,
worst
feel like
kind
you
of
have
crack that you can have,
yeah.
actually. Yeah, unfortunately.
This is so upsetting.
Yep.
But I think Cipher orders like a spread, right? And says, now I don't think that we even need to speak that man's name. Because he is just in, sometimes people get themselves all Twitter pated and they cannot control their emotions. It is a matter of emotional regulation, and I just don't think that there is anything to be done about it right now. So everybody, you order whatever you want. There's gonna be some brandy coming. There's gonna be some teas. Decide what kind of tea you would like. I personally recommend the brownies, but there's also some fine savory selections. So help yourselves.
I like brownies. I just don't understand what my art did. It's not, I know I'm working on it, but it's not that bad.
Your aunt did nothing wrong. You
Absolutely.
have never done anything wrong ever in your entire life. And Cipher starts passing brownies around.
Don't worry, it probably wasn't anything that you did.
Well, like nobody ever wants to see my pictures, and it was just really nice to have someone look at them.
I would love to see your artwork.
Okay. And she hesitates for a second because of the last reaction.
Okay. Yeah.
But then shows you the notebook of all the pictures that she's done of Sal.
We'll both look at. Who's this?
What?
That's Sal.
Sal, your I don't know what term you prefer, but significant friend, I think.
Soulmate.
Of course.
Oh, that's serious.
Yeah.
How sweet. And Cipher gives, I think, Tressa like a little like a wide eye, but make sure that Roisin does not see it. Like, it is of utmost importance to Cipher right now that Roisin does not see it.
Yeah, I think
with
that,
yeah.
with that, I think Tressa will kind of like do a little bit of a nod, just kind of just like sip whatever it is. Coffee.
Well, the shading is beautiful here. You have gotten much, much stronger in your skills.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you. We're kind of having a disagreement right now, so I'm just drawing pictures until I can see them again.
Sometimes that's the best way to deal with it. If you can't talk to someone directly, you channel it into your art, you know?
Yeah, I wanted to draw a really big picture, but now I'll just think about that later.
Yeah, something for later, maybe.
Yeah, Sal will love these brownies.
Well, perhaps if you bring them. She doesn't seem to be all that fond of me.
I think Tressa will pass. Give Roisin like, I can't eat these. If someone else can appreciate them, might as well go to them.
Yeah, they don't want to talk to me right now.
I mean, things change.
Okay.
So, like Corin, sometimes people just need a little time to settle with their feelings. It ain't forever. It's just for now.
Tressa will sigh like loudly, just continue sipping.
You know what? I don't like this down talk. Everybody, I'm going to give us a toast, and she kind of like pours a very generous amount of brandy into her own cup, and offers it to everybody else. And wait, hang on. I need to establish for my knowledge. Does Tressa drink things?
She can drink things, but she can't get drunk.
Okay, so then Sai will offer everybody like
Mhm.
a little nip of brandy, and we'll do the like, tell me when, and yeah.
I think Tressa will wait for a comical amount of like
Wait, is that how much we're supposed to drink?
There's no supposed to, my friend. You are able and allowed to drink as much as you want. Although I do think that Tressa's fortitude in this regard might be a little stronger than either of ours.
I think he just downs it, just one.
Yeah, yes. And I would like to make a toast to us, because when others are not seeing our light, we can see it in each other. And she holds up her brandy, like with a little bit of tea. There's like a little bit of tea, but it's mostly brandy.
Roisin will toast to that.
Yeah, like Tressa will. It's kind of pantomiming being drunk at this moment, and just like just does the motion again.
Oh, my goodness, that was bracing.
Cain, what are you doing?
I feel like Cain.
1 second. I'm live. Sorry. My husband was yelling at me.
Me too. I feel like Cain walks out of one of the back rooms to Corin just storming through and goes, "Hey, have you seen Cipher, or have you seen Roisin or anybody?"
He just sort of like collapses with a sigh on his crate throne. I lost my temper.
Okay.
Supposed to be a gentle creature. Directly descended from the mother, but gentle. I just saw something.
Is he lounging on a chair when he's doing that?
He has a throne
Oh
made
my
of
god!
crates,
Yes, I can see.
of crates that is
Yeah,
draped in
he's just like-
fabric. Like,
the drama of it
It's
all.
just like
yeah. Yeah. So it is very dramatic. Yes.
Okay, I feel like that was not an answer to my question. You lost your temper. You seem to have found it. That's good. Good news. Okay, silver lining. You lost your temper at whom?
At both Roisin and Cipher.
Shit. Scale 1-10, how bad? 10 being, I mean, pull a
Well,
knife on
Cipher
'em.
always makes things go up to an 11, so as her tendency tends to be. With Roisin, it was around a 7.5.
Pretty high for Roisin.
It's my fault. I saw something that stirred up things. Old things. I don't know why.
Do you want to talk about it?
There's like a pause, and he like brings his hand down, and he looks at you, and he goes, "Do you want to talk about it?"
I'm so glad you asked. I really don't.
Okay. That's what I thought. No, there's no one to talk to about this.
Sounds like you need an outlet.
Well, it was my yard.
like your yard is your outlet? Like you need outside
I mean,
time?
that was my recreational space.
No.
Did he like canter around the yard or
What
something?
is his
Like,
horse run? His horse
Yes,
run was
okay.
listening. Oh
I need you to
no.
understand. Y'all know this.
Yeah.
Corin is an agoraphobe, okay?
Yeah.
Like, he does not leave the property. And so his
Oh,
recreational
no.
outside time was in his yard. And now there's a mountain of dirt with a rock there. Like, that he can't sell. Maybe we can... Do you think the roots could be chopped off and sold?
I did some of that already.
You have things I could sell.
I mean, I guess we were chopping off some of the roots to move it in the first place, and
I
then
mean,
they
what
used
about
magic or whatever else.
What about the thing in general? Like, it's part waystone, you said. You think... I mean, I could find a buyer.
Yeah. So as I understand it, and I am the last one you should be talking to about it, it is a corrupted waystone. And last we was talking about it, we was thinking about maybe taking it out to the frontier and dumping it out there, but we didn't get that far. We only got this far, and we dropped it here.
So
But-
you have a corrupted waystone
Yes.
that people of uncouth intentions would love to have, correct?
I presume. Sure.
Why haven't you found them to see if they want to buy it?
I did not have that on my to-do list. Like I said, I was there for emotional support more than anything else. I was not the most helpful in this situation. I also don't know exactly what we're talking about here. I know what a waystone is. I don't know what it does when it's corrupted. Gray was there.
Neither
He knew
do
more
I.
than me.
Who?
Oh, you ain't met Gray? He's werewolf feller that we met on the train. He's come and hang around a little bit. He's got a job potentially for us. Likes to play music. Doesn't want to kill me. That's a bonus. And sort of kind of connected to a royal family, but also kind of bastardized from it. So not really a lot of strings we can pull on that one. But
Does he want to buy it?
he did not seem particularly interested in purchasing that. Although he is interested in Waystone, so he was helpful in that. Last we talked to him as a group, at least, he was talking about potentially hiring us to go escort him out to the frontier. And I believe I did solidify that particular job for us when he is looking to head out.
Somebody within our little band of misfits has a business mind. Thank you.
I just like getting paid.
As do I.
You know, I could stop by the stables on my way out and see about getting you like the blinders that go on either side, so that way you could go around and not have to see the rock or the tree. And like though you wouldn't have the periphery, it's just straight ahead, and you wouldn't see it.
I'm not a horse. I am.
Are you? Like, help me out here.
I am a celestial being, descendant from the gods.
That sometimes looks like
I am not a beast of burden.
No, you ain't a burden to nobody. Ain't nobody saying that. Okay, I'm gonna stop problem solving. Is there anything I can bring back for you that may or may not come from the stables?
No, but if you'd stop by a bakery and find some fresh oatmeal raisin cookies, I guess I could eat those.
Yeah, I can oatmeal raisin. Can you have raisins? Is that you're not a horse? Never mind. Okay.
I'm not a dog.
I don't know what your dietary restrictions are. I know oats was probably
I'm a
fine.
vegetarian. That's it.
Okay. So no bacon bits on them. Got it.
On the oatmeal?
Oh.
Listen, I know you. No.
All right. I'm gonna see about maybe stopping by Marigold's, formerly Butts, and see about getting something for you there. Okay, but I'm gonna go see also about our next job and maybe what I can dig up on that one.
Okay.
Piece of unasked for advice, completely unsolicited. Maybe don't have the super dramatic pose draped over your throne of boxes when you make your apology that you should be making.
He looks at himself. I don't know how else to be.
Okay.
This is dramatic? I'm not posing, I'm lamenting.
Yeah. Yeah, also the fact that you're using that as your verbiage maybe is part of it as well. Like the leg draped over it, you look like a prince that hasn't gotten his way.
Thanks.
Like I said, unsolicited, take it or leave it. And King's like putting on his jacket. I'm gonna let you just sit here, and looks like our tall friend over there is still staring at the stage. Doing okay there, bud?
So
You good?
yeah, Sandalphon has actually just kind of like come into the room, and oddly enough is actually holding because you had so many notebooks, Roisin, I would imagine you might have accidentally left one behind. In fact you did,
Yeah, there's
because
like two or three of them left behind.
yeah, Elijah is holding one in their hand, actually. Just, and it's crazy because of how elongated like their hand is. It's so abnormally long, like the fingers are almost like icky. But and just the notebook looks like so small, despite it being like a normal sized journal, right? Like in his hand, and a lot of the red blood and ichor is like gone again from, like, from when he popped out of his angel body, but it's still stained a little, and that red stain in its hair has turned like browner. Like, it's just like oxidized and is like essentially like dyed its hair with its own bodily fluids of its old body. And is standing there and looks at you, Cain, and looks at Corin and holds up the notebook. Where is this?
What's in there?
Pictures of Sal.
Oh, he's that's where Sal is.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't we just established that we have a notebook, or is this a different notebook?
It's a different. There's a lot of
It's
them.
a different. Roisin,
There's a lot of them. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Roisin has a thing where she draws Sal a lot because it's not very healthy, but Roisin thinks it's fine.
Yeah, that's a who friend. That's Sal. That's Roshin's person of interest.
It hands the notebook back to you. It doesn't belong here.
The book?
The contents.
Okay. So this is why I don't go off my own, because then I get left behind doing shit like this. Okay, well, you know what? In like any good fish, I'm gonna bite this hook. Where does it belong?
It doesn't belong anywhere. It's an abomination.
Oh shit. Okay. Are you gonna do anything about it?
You are.
Okay. Yeah. Well, later. Okay.
The longer it stays, the thinner it gets.
Okay. Okay.
That's why I said it never should have been here in the first place.
Yeah. Tell you what, you do me a favor and you let me worry about that and let Roisin worry about that, and you don't need to bring it up to them. All right?
It has red.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. Let's just take a look at the very unsettling drawing. And just nope. Close that.
Boys Night is super weird. I don't know what to say. Boys Night Out. It's super.
Girls Night Out, you go to a fucking bakery. Boys Night Out is just drama, trauma, and weird verbs and adjectives being thrown around.
Once again, Amon is in the most normal situation that
Fuck. Mom's like, oh, killer play. Weird. I'm
Yeah.
probably having the weirdest day.
So weird. Mhm.
I'll put the notebook into his jacket pocket and just look over to Corin.
He's got his like hand over his eyes to cover the expression behind them from this conversation.
All right. Is there like a blanket or rug for something like that nearby?
Yeah, there's of course it's
Yeah,
his theater ward.
for sure.
Hi. Sorry.
King will just pick that up, just get a good shake to get the dust off of it, and just walk over and kind of lay it over Corin. It's gonna be okay. I'm gonna go get you those cookies and a few other errands. You just don't talk to it. And
What to that? And he like looks over at Sandalphon
yeah, the 1,000-yard stare that might be staring right at me.
at us.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, maybe just make some tea, or just read a nice book.
I tend to just bring things into my house without asking me, and I have to have all the responsibility of taking care of them.
Yeah, but also sometimes you
Angels,
pay us when we
waste-
breathe things into your house. So, like, it's the
Usually-
positive reinforcement.
Do you want to find a buyer for Sandalphon?
No, that feels bad. I would like to
Where-
find another place for Sandalphon, but I also, again, that feels weird too. So, they ain't doing nothing dangerous, as far as I'm aware. If we was going to kick out things for being unsettling, I mean, we'd have a very low amount of people coming through here. All right, I'm gonna go.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. Okay, I'll just take like a couple steps back, still facing him, and then go out
He
the door.
snugly gets all cuddly in his blanket. Just and like sort of like shifts his body so that he is not like to where his back is like facing where Sandy is standing. Gives
And
up a look at him, tucks his head in like a baby.
Cain will head out towards Marigold's then, since that's first stop. I think ultimately, information gathering on our next mission, our next job, is part of it as well. But he doesn't want to forget because the cookies sound important.
Yeah, that is fair. That is fair. I think with that, because I have to go to the bathroom again, I think it's just a good time for us to take a break
Perfect
a little bit, a few minutes early. Yeah.
Yeah. Stick around. We'll be back in about 10 to 15. Pet your pets do the things. And because I didn't say at the stop, special thank you to Val for the artwork that you see on screen, as well as on all of our promotional materials. And special thank you to Eva for doing our production work and also holding a kitten for most of it. Stick around, enjoy our ad reel. Please donate to World Central Kitchen to spice up our game with some incentives, and check out our affiliates for some discount codes. We'll be back.
Hi, we're back. I guess I have to say hi this time. I didn't know who it was. Hi, we're back. We had some really cute moments and some dramatic ones. And now we're back. And Cain is going to go find the girls at the bakery who are probably a little bit plastered. And I think that is going to be how you find them, with the exception of Tressa, because Tressa
Okay,
can't
Tressa's
get
acting.
plastered.
Tressa's kind of, you know what? If she can't get drunk, she's gonna act like it and kind of like
She's
go with
gonna
what the
act like
and what the you know what she's living vicariously through her
Mhm.
friends.
I do have a question. Did you go, since you were trying to like gather the group to start the mission, did you go directly to them or did you go find them on first? Cain.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know exactly where Amon went. I don't even think he's intentionally going there to find
Gotcha.
the rest of the. He's going there to get cookies, and I also do love the idea of a bakery that sells liquor as well. I think that's a great business model. I wish we would see more of them.
I would like, so for this record, there was a coffee shop in Austin that was coffee, bakery, and bar. Like, and it was called Strange Brew, and it was open 24 hours.
Did they have a really good rum cake?
Yeah. Yeah, they had great rum cake actually. So I imagine this is not very this is also a 24-hour space as well, so I'm imagining Marigold is not that much different. Sometimes there's live music. But at least right now there isn't. Cipher, I'm not gonna do that to you. Like, somebody's gotta make money to pay y'all.
Oh, the Blackstone has a contemporary for being Austin. That's actually tracks pretty well.
Oh my god. Or maybe even, yeah, little Austin-y. Yep, right there on the cusp of the frontier. The frontier is just West Texas.
So I know people always say like ATX. So
Yeah.
would it be like BOF, Blackstone on Frontier?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
From BOF? Yeah.
Yeah, well, like because Versailles is the name of the continent. So yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But I guess before we do, we'll cut to that. I do want to check on an Amon and see,
Mhm.
after your library excursions, what are you doing?
I think Amon is probably, like, once he's pretty fairly sure that he cannot safely look into this anymore, at least for the moment.
Safely is a good word to say.
I think Amon against would he no, not right now. I think he might just head back to the theater, honestly.
You know what? And that's even great, because then you could just run into Cain as he's leaving. And so I don't have to do anything. Y'all did it for me. There you go. There's Cain leaving the theater to go to the bakery, and there's Amon. No Carl.
Hey.
Oh. Hey. Where are you going? You got this look on your face. I've seen a ghost or something.
I'd prefer a ghost, honestly. Ghosts don't usually threaten to take your eyes. So I was gonna go hang out with normal people over in the theater.
That's a good one. That's a good joke. Yeah, I wouldn't. The most normal of us, I have all left, and all that's left back there are unicorn tears and I don't even know how to describe. I guess angel glares.
What?
I think that would make a good album title, honestly. Yeah.
Probably, but what's going on?
There was apparently some yelling that was done at. Yeah, I don't know. There's weirdness going on, but it seems as if the fair for part of our group have gone off. So I was going to go in search of cookies and information, not necessarily in the same place.
Okay.
So I'm going to get oatmeal raisin, and not necessarily for myself. And you are more than welcome to join me.
I will join you. Yeah, let's go do that. I like that better than walking into whatever you just described.
Yeah, like I said, it's not good.
It's divinely dramatic, I would even say.
Hey, you brought up the eye thing. Where is your worse half?
Oh, on a roof, being creepier than usual.
Okay, well, we at least know where, so that is a step
Yeah.
in a direction.
So the thing is, I went looking for him because he usually doesn't pass up quite so many opportunities to harass me. And sure enough, he's up there and he's writing a novel. Wants me to go track down one of the guys who was on the train, whose eyes he grabbed. I guess he wants the other half or something.
Are you going to do it?
No. Why?
I don't know. You got the first half. I guess I was just curious.
Oh, okay, well, I don't think there's any way that I can give him the second half without sentencing a man to death, so I'm not going to do that. I don't know, maybe if he was like
Take a man's
super
eye
evil.
without killing him. Sorry, that's the voice of God.
Do you know this guy? You got some sort of particular affinity for him?
Well, no, but like I don't know, like it was already bad enough he lost one. I
Was it?
don't need to take both. Cain.
I don't know him. Maybe he deserves to have both of his eyes taken. Maybe he's a shitbird.
I'll tell you what. I'll do some research. I'll do some research, and then I'll see if my hell baby deserves to take this man's eye. How about that?
If I could reframe it for you, what are you getting from your hell baby? What's your cost benefit here? Because I would ask, do you deserve to take this man's eye? What are you getting out of it?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't feel like the cost-benefit analysis is really working out in my favor so much right now. So I'm not particularly inclined to give Carl much of anything that he wants right now. He's not taking it well. This is at least the second time he's asked me to for the other half. He was doing some weird stuff when Sass the Frass showed up, and like he was, I don't know, like dual wielding phases and asking, and he said he needs the other half, and that's when he jumped through the window. Literally, I don't know what he does,
Right.
I mean, I can't, right? Like I can't just let him just take random people's eyes.
I don't know. You got a weird, strange, magical two-party economy going on here. I mean, we could talk about sunk cost fallacy all day long if you want to, but I didn't finish that class. I audited it. All I know is that you're getting something out of this, and Carl's getting something out of this, and if he don't get what he wants, are you gonna get what you want? I'm not saying you got to do anything. All I'm saying is just, I don't know what I'm saying. I done bad things for bad reasons. All I'm saying is maybe this one has reasons, good or bad. So,
Well, I kind of, the only reason he got the eyes in the first place is because I did a bad thing for a good reason. I don't want us dead. And I'm pretty sure we would have been dead.
yeah, I'm glad you did it.
I'm half glad I did it. The
And
other
those
half
people are
is-
half upset that you did. So that balances out.
Incorrect. They are all they are full upset that I did it. But we've managed to sort of avoid I don't think we've got like a spotlight on us right now, but that could change very quickly if Carl starts doing his thing. And I just, if he's going to be a headache, I'd rather him be my headache and not everyone else's.
There's that too. That is a very valid point. I think maybe what I'm trying to get down to is life is all about give and take, and sometimes people ain't giving you things. Sometimes you got to take them. And if that ever gets to be something you ain't willing to do, I just need you to know that you just point in the right direction, and I can get you an eye or two. More than that, we'll have to have a deeper conversation about it. But if it's gonna help you keep on keeping on, man, I care. I mean, it ain't even percentage, because it's 0% about whoever this sumbitch is. Care about you. If we need to do it quiet, we can do it quiet. Just something to consider. But I don't want anything hanging on your conscience.
Got it. Thank you.
Don't thank me
I
yet.
appreciate it.
Yeah, well.
All right. Let's go get cookies.
Yep, that's a way to put a button on this conversation.
Cookies. Speaking of walking into marigolds, and ladies, what do the boys see?
Oh, I got. So and then he said, oh, he said say it to me. So I found out every time he looks at me, he's seeing her, and that's a gut punch.
That
What should I do?
is real fucked up.
It is. You shouldn't have to stand for that.
I am so I think that Cipher
Should I change my face? Should I wait?
No.
Change this, or should what?
Cipher does the either side of your face. Your face is your face.
What is her face too?
No, it is your face. Her face is a different time in a different series of circumstances. You should not have to change one freckle. You don't really have. Well, this is. Do you all get freckles?
I don't know.
Well,
you could draw one on with a.
Would you like a beauty mark? We could give you like a nice little. You don't need to though. You don't need to. Never mind.
I think she'll wave. She'll wave around her mug, but it's like the thing where like the non-spill like cup holder in a car. It's like that situation. She's like moving around, but like the thing. Oh, why not? Sure. Yeah. Oh, I'm all of ideas. Sure.
No, you shouldn't. I take it back. You should not have to change one hair on your head. And this is not a you problem. You didn't do anything wrong. It is a him problem. And I think she like gestures a little too much and like sprays a little bit of tea brandy.
Like right on Amon and Cain
That's-
as well. Yeah,
yeah.
because they're there.
Yeah,
Can I
that's
say
like
that Roisin is
Running
like
into
sitting?
the end of this conversation. Yeah.
Mhm,
Can I say Roisin is like sitting on the table, like cross-legged?
mhm. Yeah, I think also like Tressa's kind of sitting on the back
It
of the
is like
leaning on the back of
3
the
in the
thing.
afternoon, by the
Yeah.
way.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter.
It is daylight.
It is late in our hearts.
Yeah.
Y'all are. What is?
I didn't tell
happening?
him anything. You're okay.
What?
I didn't tell them anything. You're okay.
You didn't.
No,
You didn't.
Sassafras is not involved. Your situation is
Who is
still your situation.
Sassafras?
Oh.
It didn't go good.
It. Okay. To.
Kanan and Monterey. Oh, she loses her accent when she's drunk. Apparently, Kanan and Mon are here.
There's enough here. Why don't you join us?
The brownies are really good.
The brandy's really good also.
Hey, I see we have been having a nice time. I'm glad y'all been having a nice
Yeah,
early
join
afternoon.
us. Join us
Yep.
in our nice time. Come on. She'll just kind of like shamble over, just grab 2 chairs, like sit.
Okay.
Look up to Amon. Amon's got like drink on his chest. Cain's got it on his face because that's like where the height works out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
It
yeah,
looks like
we
you
can-
need a handkerchief, and Roisin will just like hand you like, not hand it, more like toss a lacy handkerchief.
Drifts
Oh,
over
okay,
top.
okay, I got it. Thank you.
This
Hey,
is
Would you like some tea?
what's in the tea?
Sleeve leaves.
Okay.
Brandy, lots of it, very strong. I think.
Bra-
Yeah, don't
Apparently.
drink as
also-
much as Tressa though, because that's a
also
lot of
brandy.
brandy. Just a little bit of.
Yes.
It wasn't that much.
Just a little bit of brandy.
Like
Sure.
this much. I don't know.
Sure.
A couple of nips of brandy.
Whatever,
Maybe,
there's enough.
like, 3 nips. 4.
Can I have some more?
Of
Sure.
course.
Yeah.
Cain wants to call over the bartender or whoever's working the counter.
Yep, there's just this it's Mary herself, and
Mary.
she walks on over and it's like,
Hey, Mary. I wanted to make sure we got some oatmeal raisin cookies to go before I forgot. And also, how long they've been drinking?
like an hour.
Okay. All right.
So oatmeal raisin, I'm coming right out. And those of y'all listening know his favorite cookie.
Cookies are such a good idea. I would like some of those cookies.
Is that for
Mary,
him? Is that for him?
He doesn't get cookies.
No.
No.
What?
No
it's
cookies.
for everybody. And
He does not deserve cookies.
we don't
Why
need to
does
talk
he-
about him right now.
You're right.
This is fun time.
Can I order my brownies for Sal? And I want to get them some cookies too, and some brownies.
So I'm guessing we need to. Yeah. Okay. Sure. More brownies, more cookies, more brandy.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Mm. That's what I thought, honeys. All right, I'll get y'all some brandy. Don't you worry. As long as you keep on buying my baked goods on top of that, it sounds like a great idea. And I mean, like, listen. It is that thing. It's like, not only are you not causing trouble for her, you're spending more money the longer you sit here drinking. So she is not mad.
Can you, wait, can you do something for that? Can you personalize some oat cookies for us? Can you put like some icing on top of it?
No.
Okay, what sort of personal icing message do you want on your cookies?
Cipher, what should I put? What should we put on it?
I think we should put none of your business.
Put that.
None of your
You
business.
can't see my pictures anymore.
Do you want see? That's a lot of messages and a lot of cookies.
Just write it around the bottom half of it in really small letters,
You
like an
can't see.
asterisk.
Do you need? I have a question. Instead of like a whole bunch of cookies, did you want me to just get a big cookie? Like,
Sure.
like
Yeah.
Do that?
I could
Yeah.
make a big, like almost like a pizza pie size oatmeal cookie with frosting. I got all the ingredients.
Can you do
I'll
that
buy-
for a brownie too?
Sure. Yeah.
Please.
Do you want the same message on the brownie?
No, I want a big heart and I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm assuming these are for two different individuals.
They are
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
definitely. For
So
two
one
different
should be apologetic and one should be venomous, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Do you,
The cookie. Cookie is venomous.
I will avoid, like, I'll just put on like that cream cheese frosting, but I'll just add a little too much extra salt to it. How does that sound?
Oh, I like
Yep.
that.
Anything for
fun.
you? Anything for
Honestly,
my
I'll probably like the
favorites?
salt. Hey, Rasheen, actually, speaking of the brownie, I was just curious, and I would never comment on a person's physical nature or anything, but I'm just curious: is the brownie to help Sal from getting thinner? Is that a concern you have?
No, it's just I'm sorry because I didn't do the right thing. And I'm sorry.
Gotcha.
Is Sal getting thinner?
We're good.
I mean, Cipher knows that it's just a corpse, so it's not gaining or losing weight. It's just, mobilized. But I don't know if Cipher has shared that information with anyone.
Yeah.
So no, she's not getting thinner.
Amon, I am either too sober or not sober enough to answer that question appropriately at this moment.
We can fix one of those. Come on, sit.
Let's see which direction we can go.
Well,
in.
what's the question again? I forgot it already.
That's for the best. All right, everybody, brandy and tea.
Yeah.
And cookies. Yeah, because it's gonna take a while to bake these giant things. And I think with so to clarify, Tressa told
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Cipher,
She like
everything.
let
Okay.
everything. Yeah. She let everything.
Love to see that. Does anybody else want to share any secrets while y'all are doing this? Like with anyone else? Any information that has been thus dispersed?
I think Roisin will tell them that she was really upset when Sal died.
Oh.
This is new information. I didn't know this.
Well,
Oh. Okay.
well,
She's not going to
not,
clarify on that. She's just going to let you all know that.
death is not always
You saw Sal, right? Right, moving around, right?
Yeah, of course. You always make
Okay.
sure you bring people back
Ideally.
or replace
Well,
them.
I'll tell you something very specifically. Sorry, real quick for Roshin's memories. You didn't technically watch Sal die, but you did find the body, right? And it was dead. Like there was no Salamundi within that body. And then a few days later, Sal is back and finds you. And that's how that rolls. And it was after a very traumatic event where your village was eaten up by a shambling mound of something. The memories are a little repressed right now, but and Sal was dead. And
I mean,
Yeah, that was sad, but now Sal is back and everything is
Yeah.
better. Except we're having a
death
fight.
is not permanent. Take me. I mean, I died, came straight back.
It's really romantic that love transcends death, I guess. So
Well, in a manner of speaking, yes. Oh,
Did y'all
you meant
know
they
that Cipher's died?
didn't
Did
know
y'all
that
know
Cipher
that?
died.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Are you different too than you were?
I mean, I think I have better hair now.
Her hair was not white before.
It is really nice hair. I like it.
is
Thank you.
You know how people get gray hair when their trauma happens? Yeah.
We're
it's
Percival
Cipher.
von Fredericksteining this. Is
Mhm.
basically
Yeah,
what we're doing.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you're not a monster, right?
I mean, some might say I've certainly had people tell me, but that was also before the whole death thing. So I don't think it's like it wasn't an event that caused it. You know,
Well, so you're not going to devour any of us, are you?
not unless you ask Nastly.
There you go.
Okay, you're my good
See?
friend.
See? All right. Everything. You don't look like anything. Like you died of that.
Hey,
She's not a walking corpse. She came, basically had a revivify casted upon her.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, you just
I'm
don't
a
look.
monster, and I should be dead by now, apparently, but I ain't.
but you ain't.
See? You
Because
Not dead yet.
instead, you and I decided to get along.
Oh yeah, no. Also that, but yeah, no. Also, I got bit and whatnot, and then apparently because I wasn't supposed to, I should be dead, and that's what Gray told me. But or worse than dead, but I didn't, and I ain't yet.
If Gray gives you any trouble, then you just let me know.
Oh, we's friends now apparently because we had it was physical.
Oh,
Oh, my
Well, we
friends.
worked it out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're friends.
It's
we
okay. I
learned a
won't
lot
lose
about
any
each
of
other.
you. I'm not going to lose any of you because I made sure of that.
I am very happy for you.
Okay. But we just fought. I don't know what y'all are thinking.
Who on?
I think
Of
I like
course.
to
Does Gray
think that
like
we both did.
cookies?
I don't think he can have chocolate
or raisins.
or raisins. Yeah.
So you
Onions,
can't have that cookie
garlic,
then.
avocado pits. Like
I had
there's a
really
whole list.
thought about that, but that must be really difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Not actually that difficult. I
Wait,
can't
that
taste
means no
anything.
brownies either.
That's right.
Yeah, what a life. Maybe I should cut him a little bit more slack.
That's why you also
Yeah.
got to be wary about like werecats and werefelines because they can't process capsaicin, so they can't taste spicy foods.
Or sweets.
That's right. God.
Somewhere, by the way, like just a quick cam cut as y'all are
Mhm.
doing this. Gray is just playing his guitar in a bar and he sneezes and it's like, what?
People are talking.
And it's like, oh, okay, excuse me, and cut back to y'all. Sorry, like had to do that one.
And you
Yeah.
a monster or not? Monster or not? Or just hanging out with one with the little evil baby?
Definitely the latter. Evil baby is evil babying.
Mhm.
Real good. Okay. Tressa, I'm
Hmm.
gonna say something, and I need you to
Go
promise
ahead.
not to be mad at me.
Yes.
And I will explain myself. But Carl said something about you the other day. and I'm looking into it. And when I know more, I'll tell you. But I'm not going to tell you now.
The soberness just goes away. It's like just sit straight up. Is it bad?
I don't know yet, but probably.
And why can't you say anything?
Because I've gotten like a couple pages into trying to figure this thing out, and there's already like dozens of dead people. So I'd like to have something better to give you than just a bunch of dead people.
That sounds like a nice gift anyway.
You know what? I trust your discretion in this, so.
Yeah, I was gonna wait till I like had like an actual thing to tell you, but I don't know, like I've had like 3 of these like brandy teas, and I wanted to say something.
No,
I'll let
now
out.
that you've said it, I'll leave it up to you. But for right now, we're here. And we'll try not to think about that because we're having some fun. And she'll slip right back into it.
Yes.
Just back and y'all realize that Tressa's just pretending to be drunk. In that moment.
Okay, but he's like dipping his finger in like the ink, and he's like smearing it on stuff, and he's just a little weirdo.
Like little asshole.
Yes. Oh my god.
Do you think he wants like a calligraphy set or something?
I don't think you should give him anything.
I know what
Char.
he wants, and it's not a calligraphy set. Ugh.
But okay, really, sometimes you have to use your hands to make art. It doesn't work any other way.
Did we get him a cookie as well?
A cookie for Carl?
I love that children's book.
Carl is so adorable. Yes, Carl deserves cookies.
Can Carl eat chocolate?
I hope not. Let's get him a chocolate
Eat.
one. Oh, he eats like earwax and like weird shit. Like I'm sure he's taking a break right now and eating paint chips someplace.
Oh yeah, he tried to do that to me.
Come on, how'd you get so lucky to have someone like Carl? I wish I could have a pet like that or a friend like that.
Do you want a friend like that? Do you want this friend?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you want Carl?
I got a stroller. I made a little stroller for Carl. I put some little sparkles on. I put
Come
Carl
on.
over it in the sparkly letters.
I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
Amon.
What?
We cannot just foist our problems upon the nicest friend we have.
Okay. Counterpoint. Sal seemed to really, really like Carl that one time.
Do you think if I brought Carl to Sal, then Sal would not be mad anymore?
Maybe.
Do you think that Carl would use his little evil baby claws to like...
Nothing can hurt Sal.
Except my presence.
No, it's just Sal just has to get used to me having friends.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's fine. We can that's okay. Yeah. And what better way to help the process than to get Sal a friend of their own?
Amon.
Mi amigo es tu amigo.
Amon.
I just for like 5
Have
minutes.
another brownie.
You want to give Sal that. So Carl is bad. Carl is really,
Sal
really
is
bad.
all alone at the chocolate shop, so I feel kind of sad for them.
Roisin, what did you mean that nothing can hurt Sal?
Did I say
Like,
that?
is that like an emotional, mental, physical thing? Like if someone were to just like, I don't know, conventional weaponry. Impervious to, or
Never talk about Sal like that. No weapons
I was
against.
just extrapolating on the statement you is purely academic.
Are you thinking about ways to take out everybody? Or just Sal?
Yes. I just like to have options. But
Well,
also, again,
don't even think about any
Yeah.
weapons or anything to Sal. Okay, nothing.
because they wouldn't work. Is that what we're? Okay.
You won't get that
I think
close.
I think at this like sensing that I think Tressa like kind of like gives Cain like eyes. It's like the cup is like
I'm dropping it. I'm dropping it.
I
And he's
think
just
around
gonna-
this. Sorry, go ahead, Derek.
No, he's just gonna pat the part of the jacket where the notebook is with all those pictures of Sal. Just
Mhm.
mental note to cross off conventional weaponry and maybe look into exorcism.
do not talk to Roisin about Sal.
Around this time, I think is when two big, like bakery, like cardboard bakery containers are dropped off at your table. One is the giant, I'm sorry, cheesecake brownie, like red velvety brownie almost, for Sal, and hands that to you, Rashid. And then the giant oatmeal cookie that says none
Aw.
of your business and is handed to Derek because or Cain because technically, it's your order. Like,
With the extra salt. Thank you so much.
mhm.
Just mixed
extra
messages
salt.
all over this cookie.
Oh, you put the raisins in the shape of a middle finger. That was creative. That's nice. Didn't ask for that.
But it's wonderful to get such conscientious design implemented.
Mary, you above and beyond as always.
Please
Thank
don't
you.
forget.
It's
Yeah,
very
please,
good.
Please leave a review on Yip for me. The newsletter. Like there's actually a box that they come and pick around for in the front.
I'm going to put gold stars on your review.
Oh, we love gold stars so much.
Well, she will absolutely.
That
Many.
being said,
Too
you
many.
probably want to just as remember, baked goods are best when they're fresh and worse when they're not. So depending if you want the person that you're apologizing to have the best quality brownie, you should probably get that to them soon. Whereas if you want the oatmeal cookie to be a little hard, you can leave it open and outside for a bit and then give it to the person.
Okay, I gotta go then. I gotta get this to Sal. Bye. And Roisin will
That's good.
try to leave.
Oh, good luck with Sal. Good luck.
Roisin leaves. Any parting words from the rest of you?
Okay, real quick. Is anybody else a little bit worried about the way she talks about Sal?
In like 900 ways, but I also know that anytime that it's someone who is important to you, any kind of criticism or anything that might be perceived as criticism is like, like,
Yeah, I get that. I'm less worried about, her not feeling good about it, and I'm more concerned with the fact that she seems to have the ability to speak with otherworldly creatures and or bring down the wrath of them upon us. So it's kind of like, I don't know, like it's like half concern for a friend and half concern for whatever's left of my mortal soul.
I feel you. There's a lot of like put a pin in that, keep the eye on that, and that's another one of those things that we should probably keep an eye on.
I got a little bit more brandy in here. You want some?
Oh no, I can still feel my extremities, and I'd like to keep it that way.
Oh, that must be nice.
Like Cain's gonna snatch the bottle, down the rest of it, and just go, I think we gotta kill Sal.
What?
Oh,
I don't
really?
know.
Oh, really?
Shit. Okay, so
Hey,
Sandalphon came up with another one of the notebooks that Rasheen's been drawing in, and pointed to Sal and said, "It doesn't belong. That it doesn't belong anywhere. That it's an abomination or something along those lines." And it was a $3 word started with A. I think that was it. And then said that they were getting thinner the longer that they were here. They were messing things up, and that I or the royal we had to deal with it. But at least Sandalphon's not dealing with it.
you know,
But
angels say mean things about me all the time, but that don't mean that you gotta kill me.
I think that was the difference. Is it wasn't inherently mean. It was more concerned. And that's like when people are snippy to you, I'm like, well, don't do that shit. But you know, when people are pointed about something, I think that's, oh, we ain't got to do nothing about it now.
so this isn't a imminent gotta deal with. This is a things we should look into, kind of like a la Carl situation.
I'd put Sal probably in the same category as Carl. Yeah.
Wait. How would you get rid of Carl?
We ain't doing your planning for you.
I
don't think we have to figure out how. We haven't quite gotten that far, I don't think.
Barrel of eyes
crowdsourcing
with
ideas.
dynamite planted at the bottom. I think that's where I would start, in a like train tunnel. I think that's where I'd begin. And if that didn't do it, maybe like a priest on standby to see if there was like
You probably gonna need more than one priest. Maybe like get a bunch of them, different churches, just to be safe.
Yeah, like a
Cipher?
clerical sort of ordination. Yeah.
What?
You wanna banish Carl back to hell?
I mean, he ain't done nothing to me.
That was real bad, really.
He one time, I offered him a cracker, and he brought me back a nice shiny stone. It was not a diamond, but it was very shiny.
Is that all it takes?
I mean, it's nice to have shiny stones. Your ugly baby brought me a shiny stone, and he ain't done nothing to me, so I'm not gonna be plotting his murder.
Okay.
So I'm
What if
saying.
I bring you? What's your favorite number?
$61.
What if I bring you 61 shiny stones?
Is this like? Are you trying to make it? Is this like a payment for?
I am trying to figure out if.
Okay, I need to. Listen. I've had a lot of brandy, so you're gonna have to spell this out for me a little. Are you asking me to exercise? Like exorcise, not like take him out for a walk.
Oh.
I mean, you can take him for a walk if you really want to. I guess I don't really mind. When he's not bothering me, I usually don't really care what he's doing.
Would you like me to look into this?
Yes. 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 He threatened to take my eyes today, and I'm not a big fan of that, so.
Threatened you? Has it happened?
I mean, he's kind of low-key always threatening me. So it's more of like a gradient. But he seemed pretty serious about this one, so I'm taking it seriously.
Amon, I want you to hear this. You are important. I will
Thank
do
you.
this for you. I will look into this for you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. That stings a little bit, but thank you. I appreciate it.
If you can still feel it, you gotta drink more.
This is what I'm saying.
Roisin, you're heading to Sal's confectionery, her shop, or her home?
Is it when her shop would normally be open?
Yeah, normally. Probably close to closing, but definitely still open. Yeah.
Actually, I think I'd go to her home because usually I'm there at closing and I'm thinking
Mm-hmm.
maybe she's not there
Like, are you gonna
or they're not
go?
there.
Yeah, are you gonna go to like wait for her to come home?
Yeah.
Okay. You. She's not very far from the confectionery. She's not in like the same building, like where her business is on top of her home or anything like that. She. You wait about 20-25 minutes. She hasn't shown up.
Okay, then I
Which
go to the shop.
is very strange, right? You go to the shop, and it takes you a few minutes to get there, and you notice that all of the lights are turned off inside.
Okay, then I'll go to the pit where the tree was.
All right, sorry. The lights are turned off, but the sign still says open. There we go. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Okay, if that's the case, then is the door unlocked?
Yes.
Okay, then I will go in.
You go into the door, and the bell jingles like it would normally do and clicks behind you. There's this strange weighted pressure that you feel, like kind of like humidity that is too thick to breathe in the confines of this building. In fact, like probably the last time you've even felt humidity this thick before is your home village had a very humid environment to you, and the last time it felt this thick was on the worst night of your life.
Do I see Sal in the shop?
Not in the front part of the shop, no. Just roll me a quick gain insight, please.
Sorry, it's taking a second.
You're good.
Insight, that's 2. Is that me? Yeah, that's 2. Okay, I got a 2 and a 5.
Cool. The 5 is a success. You're looking around and you see, like on like the display cabinets that are glass and like round, you see a red streak of blood as if something was grabbed from the front of the counter, like something from behind grabbed something in front of the counter and dragged it across.
To the back of the counter or like out?
Like behind the counter, and there is like the storeroom in the back room in the kitchen that is back there. Behind the closed door.
Okay. So this beautiful, wonderful giant cookie gets dropped, and I think Roisin's going to try to go to the back.
When you run back there and you open the door, you see like Sal's profile from one end, and hanging out of their chest is like the partial body of a person, as it is slowly being consumed by Sal's other half of its body, which is this black oil slick amorphous form that is leaching up and out of her face, and like it's like, kind of imagine like looking at an amoeba through a telescope, sort of thing, and it flickers, like the black flickers to white and the white flickers to black, but still those like slicky oil things are still seen, and like its whole body kind of turns and looks at you, and it closes these legs that are in its chest, fall down. Hi.
Hi, I brought you a cookie. I thought you were hurt. I'm sorry.
It turns and starts to walk towards you, and with intentions that you're unsure with, but they can't be good. This is not Sal. Not the one you knew before, and not the one you knew now.
Yeah, can I like leave?
You can, yeah, you can run.
Yeah, I think Roisin is
I
going to
need you
run.
to roll something.
Okay.
I need you to roll a body resistance, actually, and make it desperate.
Oh no.
Hey, XP.
Mm-hmm.
Body. Okay, so since I only have one in body and one in stock, that means I get to roll like 20 dice, right?
Mm-hmm, sure. 20 d6s. That's how that works.
Um, no, I can't do that.
I feel like Pumped Up Kicks for some reason is being played in my head as this is happening. That's the soundtrack.
Yeah, so I have an option that might help, but it
Okay.
takes it's 2 stress, and I only have 3 to spare.
You okay? What do you got?
Um, it's called Fade into the Dreamlands, where I kind of become translucent for a moment.
Mhm.
I can become invisible by taking 3 stress, but I can't take 3 stress.
Yeah, you could use that. If you want to use that, um, I still would like you to roll the body resistance to see if you can escape this before your
Okay,
thing goes off.
so
Mhm.
that's 1 dice or 2?
For your body, it's 1.
And with desperate, that means I roll it.
That means you'll get an experience in your body.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 2.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. And you had 3, you said?
3 stress? Yeah.
Yeah. So as you are turning and trying to run and trying to activate your ability, because you're overstressed now, you will be taking a trauma after this. These amorphous tendrils wrap around your ankle and then start going up your legs and consuming you, and you feel your body weaken and drained as it is pulling you into its form, trying to merge its form with your skin, with your hi Gilly, with your with your being, and you are overstressed and over traumatized, so you are going to be taking a trauma right now. I just need you to roll me this is an overstress into your almost your next form. Roll me a spirit resistance, please. Because your body is stressed, but you still got a little bit in you.
Okay, spirit.
You get 2 in those. Yeah.
Okay. Come on, dice. Okay, I got okay. 6-3.
Gotcha. As you are dying, being eaten by the love of your life, or the thing that has taken the love of your life from you, you feel something cold grab onto your wrist, and it's going to ask you, do you want to live?
Yes.
You've heard her voice before. And when you look up and you see stars amongst twilight, and every single one of those stars opens into thousands and thousands of eyes of the herald of angels look down upon you and judge you for what you are pulled from this amoebus form. And that is the last thing you remember. Cipher. You feel the
Y'all,
call
I
of
left
your...
for like 2 minutes, okay?
We're having a good time. We're having a good time.
Cipher, you feel the call of your god for you to
What up?
come.
I mean, I don't think Cipher even says anything. I think Cipher just gets up from wherever she is and goes.
Like, yeah, and I mean, y'all are still, like, in the bakery, probably still having a quote-unquote good time. And
I think she stumbles a little as she stands.
yeah. You get sober pretty quickly.
I think Tressa will kind of just stand up and just, you can come or not. I'm just gonna keep an eye on her.
Something's wrong.
Wrong with what?
I don't know. And I think, I mean, if I'm getting like a directional, like, pull, then I think I'm just going.
Yeah. The direction is in the same direction that Roisin left in, and it's in a direction, except it turns off away from Sal's darkened confectionery. And around this time, twilight has set into the afternoon as the sun is starting to set, and it just seems like it's going faster and faster than it should normally do, like, you know, like a time change, as if seasons tilted your planet differently. But you find Roisin. Her eyes are open and glazed over white, staring up at the sky in the back alley behind the confectionery.
I think that Cipher immediately goes into like medicine mode. Like, what has happened here? Are we okay? I have a move that basically I'm able to like competently examine things, essentially. Like, so am I able to determine what has happened here?
What is the move called?
What a great question. I would love to tell you.
I can go read it myself too if I can find my sheets. There it is.
I closed all my other windows so that Zoom
Yeah.
wouldn't lag, and now I have to reopen them. I have repair flesh.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody gets a bonus to healing, and I can safely investigate things. I don't know that I would need to use prayer of protection on this, but if it is a thing that I need to protect myself from, then I will do that too.
It's nothing that you need to protect yourself from. There's no physical, other than you see sort of like, she has no shoes, by the way. Her shoes have been taken from her because, the amorphous stuff started to go up of her legs. But you see like the remnants of what looks like burns and the injury that Roisin does have on your body is a level 2 eldritch burn, we'll call it, or eldritch mark. And that is an injury that you have, like an actual harm that you have. She's breathing, she's alive, but the sense that you need to get in this moment is that you need to grab her and you need to run.
Did everybody come with me? Did people follow me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask. I feel like Cain is our best chance for being able to carry Roisin, right?
Yep.
I have no upper body strength, both in real life and in game. So, I think Cipher is like. Cipher is notably instantly sober, which was, but, she says, we need to get it out of here now. And can I try and, I don't want to actually, I have tried to teleport before. But I don't think I want to teleport this time. I think I want to mask us from whatever is watching or is nearby. Because I feel that whatever we need to get out of here from, I want to, create a shroud that kind of blocks its vision.
Okay. You're going to cast a spell?
I'm going to cast a spell.
Alright, it's desperate.
Okay. What does that mean?
It means you get experience in cast when you cast it.
Rockin'.
And it is currently I would say it's a 3 stress spell.
Okay, that's fine. So I'm rolling 2d6. I rolled a 6 and a 1, so I rolled.
So it's now a 1 stress spell. You only take 1 from. Okay. From casting it, but you're essentially able to put a non-detection on the lot of you from basically to not be detected from evil, to safely remove Roisin from this environment. Where do you go?
I mean, where are we close to? Are we close to anybody's place? My place? Because I don't live at the theater. I have a home.
Yeah.
If we're close to my place, I will go there.
It's also okay to go to Amon's if we're close to Amon's as well.
I think also Cipher knows where Amon lives, so it would probably depending on where we're closest to, because she wants us out of.
The only argument I would have against Amon's is, there is a Carl.
There is a Carl, but also the confusion of the energies, Cipher in Cipher's, it might be actually helpful in that case, because it would be oh, that's weird. That's just a little evil baby, right? But also Cipher, I would imagine, has at least partially I don't know. I'm not asking for game stuff, but narratively, I think she would have her home warded against weird things.
Yeah.
So who are we close to is what
I would say it is an equal amount between the theater, Amon's home, your home, the brothel, because I mean, like, her confectionery is like in the, like, you know, in one of the main forms of town, so it's not, let me roll a dice here, and a d4 even. Your place is the closest, Cipher.
Okay, then we'll go to my place. Which I think is just like a very light, like, I mean, it's twilight, but there's a lot of like light, natural light. And it's very kind of bright and sparsely decorated. Not that it looks like minimalist, but it's just kind of like she doesn't need a ton. And there's the sense that like she moved everything in, didn't think very much about it, and will move it all out when she moves on. And I think she just says, put her in my bed.
Yeah. Cain's been fireman carrying Roisin the whole time. Put her down gently.
And I think she looks at Amon and Tressa specifically because they most recently, well, actually Cain also was like, we should kill Sal, so I guess all of them. And is like, we may need to move that timeline along.
Sab, do you know what this is?
Investigate? Do I know what this is?
Yeah, go ahead and roll an investigate.
I don't get anything extra for my move, right? I can do it safely. Okay, that is something. I can do it safely. Alright. That's only 1d6, which is unfortunate. It's a 5. 5 is good.
This is kind of with some little bit of information that Cain might have shared with you, like what was going on. Maybe you don't know what it is specifically, but you know people who do know what it is, clearly. As far as the ability to heal it, you, through your god, do have that ability. It will just take some time and some magic in order to do it. Like, to know what the thing that's inside of Sal's body is definitely the thing that caused this.
Sure.
When you look at the markings on her legs, on Roisin's legs, it kind of left that oil slick looking, you know, like when motor oil falls out of the car, and it has like that slight sheen and that rainbowish color. The only other thing that you have ever seen that has that coloration is Corin's hair.
Okay. So, knowing the phrase "knowing someone who knows what this is that also referring to Corin, or is there anybody else that I would?
I mean, yeah, sure. Like, there was a conversation that happened that Cain might have shared with you. Yeah. We could say it for retrospect.
Okay. Cipher will say this, and I think she will be kind of like apologetically looking towards Tressa as she says that Like, the only place I've seen this is on our boss. I can start healing it, but I don't know what it is.
I mean, Cora owes an apology. It's
He
be a
sure as hell does.
pretty good way to apologize, helping Roisin out right now, but he ain't coming to us.
I mean, we
So
might
let's
be
go.
able, we might be able to get her there, but
I mean, is she in a condition to move?
is she in condition? Like, how bad would it be to move her? do
It would
you
be
think?
it would be pretty bad. There would definitely need to be some sort of
Can I?
maybe Cain should go get blinders at the stable.
Should I get like, I know Corin is agoraphobic and doesn't leave.
Mhm.
Have I experienced that like Corin is able to like magic himself places for anything? Has he
There's
done that?
like he's like unicorns are divine beings in the same way that Nephilim are, but with a different lineage. So like he does have the ability to use magic. I mean, technically under certain circumstances, he is capable of using like the most powerful magic in existence because of what he is. Again, that is a circumstantial thing. But because of that, yeah, there's a good chance he could move himself here.
I think what Cipher says to Cain is, before we try and move her, I want to hear from him that he needs us to go there.
Right. Oh, shit. I honestly don't know who to ask. Sai, I feel like you should stay here. Amon or Tressa, I mean, either you want to come and either convince by hook or by crook.
Personal misgivings, personal situation at this point. We need his help to get Roisin.
Yeah.
And I think if I ask, he will be more amenable to leave and come here.
I mean, that's
Okay.
better than my plan was just to see if I could carry him out. So I
On
put a
one
bag over
condition.
his head.
Things I said today at the tea shop, between us, I don't want to deal with that right now. With
What
Corin.
things at the tree? What things at the tea shop?
She'll nod.
I think Cipher just like reaches out a hand to squeeze Tressa's hand. That's it.
She won't like acknowledge except for kind of like squeeze back, like gently. We'll make sure he comes here. Oh.
And he'll leave.
Hey, who's going to the theater? Who's staying?
I
He's
will
going.
go to the theater, and Amon is more than welcome.
Amon's gonna stay. Amon's.
I think Cipher might. Well, I don't know if mechanically this, but I think Cipher thinks that Amon's magic will help with this because
Yeah.
whatever we're doing, divine or no, it is magic. So
the camera follows Tressa and Cain running quickly through as night has fallen, like running quickly and going into the theater. Both of your insight gains. It's basically I need y'all to roll like a perception check, so please do gain insight as y'all are approaching the theater.
Okay. Oh, that's not me.
Well,
Never
Tressa
mind.
and Cain.
JK.
That's 3.
3.
Let's see. That is a 4.
4 is, a
Mhm.
success with consequences. The first thing that you hear, Cain, is the innate struggle of something being tossed around inside of the theater as it's a fight.
Well, he runs towards fights, so
Yep.
I think he's only picked up the pace on that one.
When you both swing this door open, you see the true form of Corin buckled down on 4 of its knees, and what you see is Elijah's hands protruded into its forehead, pulling out his horn, and that is where we're going to leave it.
Ooh.
Okay.
I am sorry.
This is our punishment for having one fun time.
We had fun. We deserve this.
I'm sorry, we had fun, Val.
It's, clocks get ticked off on certain things, and I was like, well, next time this happens, the next time this happens, this is gonna happen, and it's like, oh, here's things that happen. So, hi guys, thanks.
I think that's one of the best things about GMing. It's like, you don't have to roll any dice, you just tick down those clocks. Nobody knows what those clocks say.
Cool.
Oof. Thank you all so much for joining us for another Nightmares on the Frontier. I want to have these lovely people say more about themselves and where you can find more of them. And when they do, I highly recommend that you look in those places. You watch the things that they're playing in, that you buy the things that they make, follow them on social media. It is the least you can do for the amazing work that they put in. And then we'll do some channel stuff and we will wrap up for the night. Before all of that, I do want to say again that this game plays in support of World Central Kitchen. You can donate at any time, even when this game is not playing, to incentivize our game with some fun little add-ons. So check out that link that's on all of our socials. It's also on our beacons and it's also in chat. All donations are very much appreciated to go towards a very important cause of World Central Kitchen. And like I said, make our game a little more interesting as well with some bonuses. All that said, let's go ahead and go around. Lynn, if you don't mind starting us out.
Oh, everyone, I'm Lynn, and I played Tressa. Gremlin art pretty much everywhere on the socials. You can find my art there, as well as things that are going to happen throughout the year. So keep an eye on that.
Fantastic. Next up is Ark.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us for whatever the hell that was. I feel like I've been flashbanged right now. When I'm not being flashbanged, I am on the internet somewhere as Arc Dragon Breath. Probably BlueSky, and I guess technically TikTok, but I don't really post anything there. Find the links. I do stuff sometimes.
Fantastic. And next up is Jill.
Hi, I'm Gilly. You can find me at Ola Kids Gilly most places on the internet. I am here on Sundays for the next little while. Other things that I'm doing, I don't know. It's the first few days of the year. My life isn't together yet. How dare you expect it to be? But follow me on BlueSky, where I will no doubt complain about it not being together for the foreseeable future.
All right. And then we have Janie.
Hi, I'm sorry, one second. I'm Janie. I just here for now. We're fine. We're all fine. Everything's fine.
Absolutely. We can keep telling ourselves that. And then Val, our wonderful GM.
Hi, my name is Val. My headphones fell off because we can't tell my son wishes for attention. My name is Val. You can find me at Valdrianth on everywhere. I produce CTRPG content for me and my friends. We should be back next Friday with some Fabula Ultima. We had to have some delays due to just normal life things that were going on, all kinds of stuff. But we should be back. We are about halfway done with that campaign, and yeah, that's gonna be awesome. And then Saturday is the finale for our Fallout game at 1 p.m. run by my friend Humaloo. And yeah, that's me.
Wonderful. Well, I am Derek Sword. I use he, him pronouns. I played Calamity Cain. I am the sword half of Sword and Key. So I personally very much appreciate all of you sticking around, watching our show. All these wonderful people for playing in this. To Val for running it. And also thank you to Val for the incredible artwork. Special thank you to Eva for doing the production work weekly for this as well. And for showing off the kitten where only we can see. For all social media stuff, if you want to follow me, that's fine, but I highly recommend checking out all of Sword and Key's stuff. You can find all of our links at beacons.ai/Sword and Key. All of our links in one neat, nice place. There's socials up the top. It's BlueSky and Instagram. We also have links to our Discord. It's a great place to hang out. We have movie nights that are every other week. It's also where we post applications to games. When they come out first, they will go to our Discord. They go to social media shortly after that. So it's a good place just to be there for that. If you are looking for links to some of our other charitable organizations, including World Central Kitchen, they can all be found on Beacons as well. I believe we have 5 that are currently open. So lots of great places to put some money if you are looking. Tax season is upon us. So if you're looking for any tax deductions, it is a good a time as any to get those in. If you are looking for any discount codes, we have some wonderful affiliates that have been generous enough to give us some discount codes. So, Eldritch Foundry for custom minis, use code Sword and Key for 10% off your first purchase, or use our affiliate link if you do 3D printing. You can get a 3-month subscription for unlimited STL files for $19.99. If you are looking for dice, which when are we not? Go to Long Dog Dice. You really can't go wrong. Jen makes incredible perfect dice sets. You can also fill out a form to make your absolute perfect dice set, or just in case you see something that's already perfect that she's made. She is an absolute master at dice crafting and can remake anything that you may have seen before. I highly recommend the Horizons Call dice that I personally have that I used in this game. They have the Sword and Key logo on them. You can actually get a set for yourself, and when you do, use code Sword and Key for 10% off your first purchase. We're also affiliates with Hit Point Press. Use our affiliate link if you're going to be purchasing anything from them. They have tons of discount codes anyway. They haven't given us any yet, but hey, if you use our affiliate code, maybe they'll give us one of these days. If you are looking for any of other links, like I said, Beacon's the best place. Discord has a bunch of the stuff as well. There's YouTube, Twitch, all that kind of stuff. But as far as what's happening for our channel in this new year, we do have, let's see, for the calendar, we have Gate Night this Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific time. That's the 6th. That is the only video game streamed currently here on Sword and Key. It's Baldur's Gate 3, Shadow LD and I play it. We're in Act 3 and probably will be for the rest of our lives. On the 8th at 5:15 p.m. Pacific time and playing on Thursdays is Zenith 3000. Z3K is a great mini campaign being GM'd by Alex. That it plays in support of Doctors Without Borders. It is also one of our mods, one of my favorite people, Shadow. It is her birthday that day, so happy birthday to Shadow. On Friday the 9th at 6 p.m. Pacific time, we have our next Sword and Key movie night. Shadow, actually, I gave the privilege of picking the movie for that night, so we'll be watching Burlesque, the 2010 movie, with Christina Aguilera and Cher. Movie nights are only on our Discord. They're totally free. All you gotta do is be around and just join in on the Watch Party channel. On Saturday, the 10th at 3 p.m. Pacific time, is the Season 5 finale of Horizons Call, our multi-year ongoing nautical campaign. The crew find themselves in an oceanic Shadowfell, and things are weird, sad, and bad, so can't wait to see how this season finale goes. Nightmares of the Frontier will be back next week on the 11th at 2 p.m. Pacific time, and then we will be taking the 18th off. Another thing to note is Monster Crush is a podcast that I do with my friend LD. We talk about cryptids, creatures, miscellaneous monsters from myth, and how smoochable they are. It is a podcast of bi-weekly, bisexual, panteratophilic celebrations of monster love. We will have an episode probably coming out tomorrow at this point, but it is our first episode of the new year. So if you like monsters or love monsters, check it out wherever podcasts are found. It does come out every other week wherever podcasts are found. And then we will have a new game starting here on the 17th. at 10 a.m. Pacific time, the Indigo Nexus, which is an Invisible Sun game being run by Mare. So I'm very excited for that. The first couple episodes are going to be character spotlights. So it's a really good time to kind of jump into that campaign. And again, that is starting the 17th and will play on Saturdays at 10 a.m. Pacific time. That is all that's pretty much on the calendar for right now, but with a new year, things will get busy quickly. So if you are looking for organizations to support, philanthropies to support, we will never have a shortage of those. If you're looking for great games to watch, we will never have a shortage of those. Thank you to you for joining us, for watching, for sticking around. We're looking forward to what comes next. And tonight we are going to be rating, what was it? Total Party Kiss. Where a wonderful player that I've played with before, Christian, Fluffy Goomba, who I had the pleasure of jamming for in a couple of Humblewood games, is playing over there. So go over there, spread some positivity, be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and we look forward to seeing you next time, hopefully sooner rather than later.